So what's on my noggin today? We're gonna talk about BBLs. Hello babes, and welcome back to my channel. It's wonderful to see you. For those of you who don't know me and it's your first time to this channel, my name is PrettyOnMe and I'm all about self-growth. I may throw a little conversation in there about aliens sometime in the future. Who knows? Who knows? No one knows with me. Definitely about heavy on self-growth for women, also for just winning together. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that way you know exactly when these videos come out every Wednesday and Friday. But today we're gonna talk about BBLs. Am I late though? I don't think I'm late. People still get BBL. We're right on time. Yeah, I kind of thought about it just for a little bit. Okay, to a certain degree I thought about it. So how I wanted to start off is that I feel like you can't really talk about BBLs without talking about the rise of like the Instagram face. You know what face I'm talking about, you know, the fillers, the thick lips, the big eyes, you know, or the nice little cat eye. And on top of that, it's become popular through social media. It's definitely something that's become popular or had popularity because let's face it, we live in a society where there are trends that come and go. And right now the trend is, you know, small waist, the tatas, and you know, a big booty, you know, a big behind. And I feel like with the rise of social media and our cultural acceptance of plastic surgery has been on the uptick. According to the latest annual statistics from the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, nearly 16.7 billion was spent on cosmetic procedures in the US in 2020. Sorry Canada, once again I couldn't find any solid figures. I don't know why that is, but you know, I'll be trying. I'm trying my best to speak to Canadians here. The poll also revealed that 11% of women surveyed actually revealed that they consider cosmetic surgery now in a post kind of COVID kind of universe more than before. According to plastic surgery statistics, in addition to that, up to 92% of those receiving cosmetic surgeries were women. So I'm the type of person is that whenever there's a problem presented to me, I really want to know why it's happening. So I kind of wanted to do some digging into what are some of the motivating factors of this plastic surgery boom among women. A lot of spaces are saying that it's due to the increase in Zoom calls. The fact that we are all at home now, so we're doing more virtual face-to-face, well, not even face-to-face, that's not even face-to-face, but we're doing more virtual calls, more Zoom calls, and we're becoming more conscious of what people are seeing. But I feel like that is kind of, you know, that's a little bit narrow. Now, even though that's one piece of it, I feel like the root cause was revealed actually in a UK study. The findings actually showed that women that rated their self-esteem, life satisfaction, and attractiveness as low had few religious beliefs and high social media, let's just say in general, had high media exposure, were more likely to undergo cosmetic surgery. I feel like if y'all listen to some of my videos already, you kind of know how I feel a little bit. You kind of know how I feel about social media, which is exactly why, the sole reason why I actually batch create my content whenever I do something, because I loathe social media. Because I'm one of those ones that if I'm not following the right people, it's gonna pull me into this black hole of despair in comparison. I'm just not one of those people who can handle it. Just can't do it. In reality, the apps and social media depend on that. They depend on you to see and perceive things as better than it is for you, right? But anyway, I digress. That's a whole different conversation that we'll go into another day. But even with social media, I mean, the rise of the BBL, I feel like, is linked to the TikTok trend where you saw, you know, remember, and I think it's still going on today, is hashtag BBL, the BBL effect. Over 2.9 billion views on that hashtag for BBL. And according to Psychology Today, we actually make decisions and we make calculations based on perceived norms and their rewards. Women may be opting more for dangerous procedures because of the fact that one is there's perceived success with it, right? This perceived success both socially and financially. That BBL effect, you feel bougie and bad. This desired shape that you could obtain through surgery is going to open doors for you into financial success, maybe success in your relationships, success in popularity. That is the BBL effect, right? Also, humans, we make decisions based off of the risk versus reward, right? Is the risk greater than the reward? Social media tends to inflate these perceived rewards. Like, for example, I am super into fitness, and every once in a while I'll hop out of my little, hole of like, not my loathe hole of social media, and I'll jump on there looking for different fitness influencers. I'll even jump on YouTube looking for different fitness gurus to see exactly what new techniques I can be trying. And it got to a point where when on my social media feed, I did have quite a few like fitness buffs on there, and because of the fact that I'm in my own little Instagram bubble, and I feel like I was just seeing quite a bit of people who were like fit, and they were like young and looked hot, and they did this exercise for 3 weeks and they got the chiseled abs. So I started to live that perception, or believe in that perception, that it seems like so many people are more fit than I am. But if you look at the actual statistics of people who lead a healthy lifestyle, not even a fit lifestyle, like not even like a seriously intense fitness regimen, that's only 1% of the global population, which is still a large number, but not as large as what I would think it is. And that's just an example of like fitness, which I ain't hating on the game. I'm just trying to prove a point that social media tends to be inflated and inflates the results, inflates the reward. So what is my overall stance about BBLs? I talked a lot about plastic surgery and like the motivations. What is my stance? Do I think that plastic surgery is wrong? Nah, I don't. I've been considering it myself. The only reason why I ain't got these, the only reason why I ain't got no augmentation at this point is because I am deathly, I have skin problems, I have scarring problems. Listen, I'm deathly afraid of getting cut into for no reason and then coming out disfigured. But have I considered it? Yeah. I'm getting older, the little things be sagging, you know what I'm saying? So no, as long as you're doing it for the right reasons, as long as you're doing it for you, as long as you're not doing it for someone else, or you're doing it for external reasons, right? If you're going within and you decided that's what's going to make you the most content, do it, but be smart. Right? The PrettyOnMe stance is to be smart. So with that being said, do I agree with BBLs? No. Because PrettyOnMe promotes being smart, making decisions, and it's basically more of a risk than a reward. BBLs carry a high risk of fat embolism. At least 1 in 3,000 BBL patients are at risk, or at least experience fat embolism, making it actually the most risky. It's actually been considered the most risky surgery with the highest mortality rate. So with that information, I definitely promote the babes on this channel to be educated, and educated doesn't mean you went to college, but educated enough to where you do your research, you make sure that you're in safe hands before making a decision. It looks dangerous, and even just viewing it on TikTok, it looks crazy dangerous, right? And me, I'm just already afraid. Like, I opted out, I was thinking about getting a tummy tuck, but then I realized that you had to actually cut off a piece of my skin, and then you had to move my belly button into a new space, and I was like, that's too much cutting. That's too much cutting. Too much snip. So that's all I have for you today, babes. What do you think about the BBL epidemic? Have you had a BBL? Had you had a good experience? Did you have a bad one? Go ahead and talk to us about it. This is a community of like-minded women where we share our experiences and our opinions. So Hope you enjoyed this video, babes. Please, on your way out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that way you know exactly when these videos are coming out. Fridays and Fridays and Wednesdays. Fridays and Wednesdays. Tune in Wednesdays and Fridays for all day reminders that you slay every which way. And I will see you, babes, in the next video.